Hello, my beautiful friends. Today, I wanted to take a moment to talk about who I am, what I do here, and where my content is coming from, so that hopefully you can get to know me a little bit better. But also on top of that, you can have the ability to use a little bit more of your own discernment if you find people reaching out to you claiming to be me, because there's a lot of people doing that. So, my name is Ben Carroll, and these days I facilitate a lot of sound healing events. For the past 8 to 10 years, I've been focused on sound healing. Before doing that, I spent a decade or so playing in a hard rock band called Ra. We were signed to Universal Records and toured all over. You might have heard that music. Um, but these days, I am very much focused on sound healing and holding sound healing experiences. Um, at this point in time, most of my events are online. I tend to hold two 90-minute online events every month, um, streaming live through my own website, which have replays available immediately afterwards. And that is where 95% of my social media content comes from. I take those live events and I, I import them into a video editing program and chop them up into little bits. And that is all the videos that you see on social media come from those events, just about all of them. And um, I post the 30 to 90-second clips on Instagram. Um, and then, well, I post them everywhere, but then I post longer clips, 10 to 20 minutes, sometimes even up to a half an hour, on on my YouTube channel. So there's longer videos there. I used to do before 2020, I used to do many, many, many in-person events. I would travel all over doing about 10 to 12 or more a month all over New England and down the East Coast. And when 2020 hit, that dried up, and I switched to trying out online events, and those just blew up. So that's where my focus has been these days. So that is a big portion of what I do, and if you're following me on social media, that's what you know me for. What I do not do is offer any types of readings. I don't do any type of astrology readings. I know very little about astrology. Someday I hope to know a little bit more. I don't offer any type of tarot readings. Again, I know very little about it. Just the bare minimum, not enough to give you a reading by any means. And I will never reach out to you through social media. I will never direct message you asking for anything. I generally, try to spend as little amount of time on social media as possible, because I spend enough time on there just posting my own stuff and responding to comments, which I try to respond to most every comment, just to be friendly and get to know people a little bit. But if someone is reaching out to you through direct messaging, that is not me. If it is me, then you probably would have initiated it, so you would know it was me. Um, but yeah, so what I do offer, I don't offer readings, but if you want to take part in ways to connect with me outside of social media, I have a monthly subscription service that gets you access to all of my live streaming events with lifetime replays to access those live events for as long as you are a member. And right now there's 25 or so events posted. All of them are 90 minutes each. And we do a monthly community meetup call with some kind of meditation, a guided meditation or whatever, and then discussion, questions and answers, or sometimes there's a specific topic. And that is $44 a month. Or my events are available, just to buy on their own. Tickets are $30 each unless you catch the early bird price more than a week before. They're 25. So that is what I'm offering right now. I'm not offering any readings or anything else, but offering the live events, which go phenomenally well, and I've met so many amazing people all over the world. It's absolutely wonderful. Another thing that I have done for many years is I've been in between touring for the past 25 plus years, almost 30 years. I've taught music. I started teaching guitar when I was 17 years old. I started at Berklee College of Music when I was 17 years old. So, and I've been teaching off and on as my schedule allowed for almost the past 30 years. At this point, my main focus has been sound healing for the past decade, and I'm getting ready to start putting together some sound healing courses. In order to do that, I'm actually going to be looking for a very small handful of people to work with one-on-one in a coaching capacity to figure out the best way to teach this material. Like I said, I've been teaching music for almost 3 decades, guitar and music theory and all different types of things involved with music. But as of this point, I've only been teaching sound healing, that aspect of things, just a bit here and there. But it's something I get asked to do a lot, and it's something that's been on my to-do list for a long time, to start putting together some courses. And that is definitely getting to the top of the to-do list. But like I said, I'd like to find the perfect group of just a handful of people to start working with one-on-one. If you'd like to work with me in that type of capacity, in a coaching type of capacity, working with sound healing, singing bowls, your voice, understanding a little bit of music theory involved in a way that it's involved in sound healing, understanding intervals and things like that, things that would be very beneficial to understand, reach out to me. We can talk about that, see if it's a good fit. I'm definitely only looking for just a very small amount of people, 2 to 3 people at the most at this point. Like I said, if you're interested in that, reach out to me. You can do that. The best way to do that is through my website, innerselfsustained.com, because that actually sends me an email directly. On social media, if you message me, I try to respond to all messages there, but I get so much and there's no way to organize them. Sometimes things just get buried. So that is me. That is my main focus these days, is what I do and what I don't do, so that you know a little bit more about me and you have less of a chance of getting scammed by someone pretending to be me. And I also want to say that, I'm so grateful for all of you that enjoy these videos and share so many kind words with me about what I do. That has really, that's why I have moved into doing this full time. It's why it's what I do, because so many people have had such positive reactions, had massively positive experiences, healing experiences. I've heard so many wonderful things over the years that is just, it's very inspiring, and it keeps me going, and it keeps me doing this month after month. All the work editing the videos and posting to get the free content out there, and continuing to do the online events, a couple of those every month. And I still occasionally do some in-person events. I haven't done one in about 6 to 8 months at this point, but I'm going to be booking some, maybe in the Atlanta area, where I live now. And I'm also, later on this year, I'm going to be putting together some weekend retreats to start with. Some retreats, 3-day retreats, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with sound healing and working with tuning forks, and maybe having my partner Janine share some yoga, and we have a whole bunch of ideas that we've been talking about for that. So that's something else that's going to be coming up. And if you want to keep in touch and know what is coming up and what I'm working on, the best way to do that is through my email list, which you can also find on my website if you are so called to. But yeah, I am so grateful for you putting your trust in me, doing this work, and I hope to get to know you better. And I hope this helps you to get to know me a little bit better. So thank you. Have a beautiful day.